So this is the Magellan, main Magellan screen here, and I'll try to get this thing dialed in so you can see what I'm doing. But I pretty much have set up a little skyline here for a bomber type game. And the easiest way to do this is to select character sets that you can redefine. We can redefine all these. And the way you redefine a character is you just click on that character and it brings it up here. So if we wanted to turn this into something else, you just use your left click erases and draws as well. So and you can just click it and drag it if you want to. So we'll make us a little guy here. Okay, so then we have that. Now this is right here. That says that's character number 96. So we'll take that and we'll put it here and here and here. Just left click pretty much the whole time. So we're just drawing stuff, and these could be UFOs. And if you want to redefine them, you can. You can just, and if you watch as I'm changing it, it changes over on the right as well. So if you want to turn these into proper UFOs, I don't know how proper it'll be, but let's see if we can't make something look okay. Okay, there's our little UFOs there, and they're flying over the city. So this is basically how we do this. Now if you want to change their color, you can change the foreground by left clicking. That changes the foreground. If you happen to want to change the background, you would find the color you want and then right click it, but we don't want to do that, so we'll go back to transparent. So these are done in color code: 1 for transparent, 2 for black, 3 for dark green, 4 for medium light green, or medium green, light green, dark blue. Cyan is 8, red, 2 different versions of red are 9 and 10. 11 and 12 are 2 versions of yellows. 13 is dark green, 14 is magenta, 15 is gray, and 16 is white, just like normal. So these numbers over here are your character sets. I'm sure you know this already, but 8 characters in a set. And if you click here, if you click any one of them that you click on, it tells you right up here which character you're redefining. So if we want to redefine this one as character 96, then we can. We can change that color to green if we want, or gray, or whatever. Essentially, it just helps us do our graphics. And I've used the user character sets 13 and 14, so I didn't have to redefine any presets to make my skyline with. So I'll come back here in a minute and go into a little bit more detail on what we can do with this now that we have some stuff on the screen. All right, so now we have some stuff on the screen. Let's say we wanted to draw this. Let's say we wanted to have a program that would just immediately put this on the screen. Well, it's not super efficient, but it does work. We can export this to an XB program. So it'll export this. It'll ask us some options here. We'll start from character 32, which we don't really have to do. We could actually start at character 96. So let's do that. Let's start at character 96 because we don't really need to redefine everything. We're just going to redefine what we're using. So we'll start there, and we'll go to character 143, and we'll have the code start at 100, and we'll have the character data start at 500, and the map data start at 900. It's all pretty simple stuff. Line number interval 10. You won't need to change this hardly ever. Current map only, and include the comments. So let's do this. Let's export this thing. So we're going to call this UFO land. We'll call it UFO land, and we'll save it to the desktop, and it'll save as a text file. Okay, so let's minimize this for a minute. Let's see here. We won't need this just yet, but let's go to Extended Basic. All right, we'll minimize that. And we'll minimize that. So let's find UFO land. Here it is right here. UFO land XB. So we're going to open this with, you can open it kind of with whatever you want, but edit with Notepad, that's the easiest one to do. So here it is, and it gives you this commented code, commented XB code, color set declarations, and it does this in data statements in a loop, and it creates it's an actual program that we're just going to copy and paste into Classic 99, and we're going to run it. So let's just do that. Let's just copy everything that it gave us all the way down to end, and we will right click, copy, and then we'll go down to Classic 99, and we'll go to Extended Basic, and then we'll go to paste. And it's going to paste in, and then what we'll do is we'll run it, and it actually will draw the screen that we just made. And just take a second here. Now what it's doing here is it's telling us it's all these. I can break down this code for you later, but you understand XB code as well as anybody. So once you do this, you'll see it. So when I come right back, I'm going to hit run, and we're going to see what happens. Run. Again, this is not the most efficient use of Magellan. This is just one thing you can do. You can draw a simple screen. You can define your characters. You can color it up how you want, and then you can export it to Extended Basic to have it draw your screen up. So we'll watch it draw here. And it's just going line by line. It's row by row. And then you'll start to see the tops of the buildings here in a second. And again, it's not super efficient, but it does do what you ask it to. So it starts, it's just printing screen location by screen location. And of course, once compiled, this goes super fast, or you could just find a different way to do it. But now we have our screen from Magellan, which we'll go down and look at Magellan, make sure it looks the same. That's the screen from Magellan, and using the output from Magellan, this is what it looks like in Classic 99. It would look the same on a real TI. So that's one thing you can do with Magellan, and there's so many more things too. It's you can actually make this not the screen size. You can take this thing and you can turn it into a massive map that's 150 by 150, and use that data in a draw routine in assembly or an Extended Basic, where you can draw in a window just by using a little bit of math. But yeah, so there's a ton of stuff. Now let's say we wanted to see what one of these characters looked like. So we would just take this and it'll tell us everything about it. This is character 133, as you can see on the top, and it gives us the character definition. So let's say that we just let's say we didn't want to have the thing draw it out. We just wanted to, after we draw some stuff, we want to save our hex code for our graphics. So we can just go here, and then we can select this. That's our hex code for that particular character, and we can use Control-C to copy. Control-C. So now it's copied to the clipboard. And we'll go to a text editor, and we can get rid of all this. We don't need all that now. And then we can just Control-V to paste. And so now we can save. We can save that right there. If we didn't want to do the whole program, we can just save that. So you can use this as just a graphics editor if you want to. You don't have to do anything else with it. You can go in here and make your graphics with it, and then use this to, and the same applies for something else too. So let's say we wanted to go in reverse. Let's say we wanted to use, oh, I don't know, let's see here. Let's see. Say we wanted to use some hex code. I don't think I have any hex code in there, I don't. Oh, but I got some here. Let's say I have something I just want to look at it. So I can just take that and copy it. And I can go into Magellan, select a thing, and then select this, hit Control V. And that pastes that hex in, and it didn't change anything, but we're going to push this and it'll change it. Boom. So there's two ways you can go about it. You can drop it in or you can take it out.